Hey, Bolo buddies, thanks for watching. All right, you guys, I've got some knock your socks off Bolos in this video. Two of them, especially. One item is broken, sells for $500. The other item is a kid's used pre-owned shoe. Little shoes, kids' shoes, sells for $500. Let's get started. All right, you guys, these Bolos come from my Bolo Buddies Facebook group. Bolo stands for Be on the Lookout. These are items as resellers that we should be looking for to flip for a profit. Come join the group. It's in my down below in my description under my link tree. And you can join. It's free to join. We talk about all things reselling, but we mostly try to focus on Bolo items that we're gonna be able to pick up and flip for a profit. So the first item is this it's a Girl Scout coin from World War I, 1918 Girl Scouts, War Service U.S. Treasury, Liberty Loan Medal, sold for $249. I have never seen this one. This was such a nice surprise. I picked this up in a large estate sale lot, so I might have a dollar in it. Only found one other unsold on eBay, so priced it a little less, and it sold in 2 hours for asking price. Wow, that's fabulous. That is fabulous. Let's look at the next one here. This one is a Mookite Jasper beaded necklace, hand-tied, carved jade, unsigned. And it says, I got this jade necklace at a pawn thrift store in Utah when visiting my sister. It was missing part of the toggle clasp, so I added a piece. It's not precious metal or anything. I got it for $8 and I listed it at $125, and someone bought it in a couple weeks for the full $125. Thank you for all you do, Courtney. My Instagram name is Hannah Bennett, MUA, stands for makeup artist. And my eBay is Hannah Bennett. Thank you again. 20% off with coupon code BOLOBuddies. So she's giving you guys a coupon code BOLOBuddies in her store to get 20% off. So check her out. It's Hannah R. Bennett on eBay. The next item says, pick these 6 glasses up for $1.75 at a local thrift store because they were Costa Boda. I slowly lowered the price until I got an offer for $50. I'm eBay and Instagram. Thank you for featuring my item and making these videos. Thrifting addiction. So they're old-fashioned lowball glasses. And if you guys would like to share your Bolo to be featured in a video like this, once you join my Facebook group down below, at the top of the group, there is a post that says, share your best monthly Bolo. So just share it there. Shout out your Instagram, Facebook, any social media, YouTube channel, places you sell in it, in the little post with you when you share your Bolo, and I'll shout it out. This is a green light dually drivers black bighorn harvest edition. It's a truck. It's a truck. Here is a lesson in just scan everything new that you can see that could have value. These were marked at $1.99 at my local Goodwill. I decided to scan them and found out they actually had some decent value for being just die-cast vehicles from a brand I'd never heard of before. Listed both and sold fairly quickly to the same buyer for $47.98. This one comes from WTFDI buy. What the flip did I buy? That is their eBay store. The next one is Jersey Shore DVD series 1 through 6. Picked up this set at an estate sale. It was $5, fill a bag. And I was looking for media to fill the bag with to take my local half-price books for trade-in when I stumbled across 5 seasons of Jersey Shore on DVD. Apparently, this has never made it to a Blu-ray, and I guess it's kind of a hit or miss to find it on streaming services. I purchased the last season I was missing off Amazon and sold the whole set for $90 plus shipping. So he found 1 through 5 and then went to Amazon, bought the other one, and then made it a complete set. So that's one way to increase the value of your item, by having the whole set. I'm still trying to figure out what this is. Dr. Squatch and Sydney Sweeney, Sydney's Bathwater Bliss Soap. Limited edition bars. You guys, this is crazy. Men's natural soap. Lather up this cold processed soap and scrub down daily. Created for all skin types. Is this crazy or what? So there's the box. There's the little thing. Is it only 1 bar? Number 7 of 5,000. Okay, staying in the realm of limited edition collectibles, here's another funny, gross one, depending on how you feel about it. Dr. Squatch made a limited edition bar of soap that allegedly uses Sydney Sweeney's bath water in the formula. Ew. Ew, it uses somebody's bath water? Wow. They made 5,000 total bars. I found number 7 up for auction and I was all in for $286.65. Was hoping to get a little more for this item due to the low number on the bar, but I still got 150 net profit after fees. And it took me a whole 5 minutes max to make that money. Oh my gosh, that is hilarious. So it's only 1 bar of soap. Wow. Somebody's bath water? That is so weird and random. It must be this chick right here. She must be somebody pretty special for people to want her dirty bath water. Wow, let me know what you guys think about that in the comments. The next item is this Easton Press, The High History of the Holy Grail. Limited edition 600. And it says Grail. So I don't know why it's spelled Graal, but that is what it looks like. And this one, it says this was at my local half price books. It's a used bookstore that does trade-ins for cash like GameStop, but for books. This was priced higher, but was marked down due to not selling after a certain amount of time. I paid $80 after 20% discounted price due to sales. I always keep my eye out for Easton Press books that are limited editions with low print volumes. Was happy when an offer of $300 came in after a week being listed because it was an offer from overseas. So sold for $300 and paid $80. Huh. There you go, guys. What do you say? Easton Press books. Okay. This one is, and that was What the Flip Did I Buy? Bought 2 of these for 25 cents each at a garage sale last summer. Sold both this week for 40 each. They are new old stock 1995 Rubbermaid sink mats. 40 each, you guys, for some sink mats. I love it. The next one is this Digimon anime twin sheet set, pillowcase Dan River. Set from the 90s. She said her daughter spied it at a local indoor yard sale for $2. Sold for $49.49 plus shipping on eBay. Positive feedback received. My store is Palm Tree Thrift. Flips on eBay. Poshmark, Mercari, and Etsy. Thank you for sharing. Thank you all for sharing. I appreciate it. Vintage 1997 Merwees compact shells, mermaids miss cap toys from the 90s. Let's see. I don't know what these are. They look like little Polly Pockets, but they're called Merwees. Similar in size to Polly Pockets. I had never heard of them, but so glad I checked comps. Paid $3 for a bag of them at a yard sale. Sold for $109.99 plus shipping on Etsy. I've had great success cross-listing my vintage items to Etsy. My store is Palm Tree Thrift. Flips on eBay, Poshmark, Mercari, and Etsy. Thank you, Courtney, for helping fellow resellers. And thank you guys for all watching and contributing to the Bolo list. This one is Random Acts of Thrifting. It's 4 Jello mold jigglers, mold hearts, 3D Valentines. I always pick up Jello jiggler molds in a variety. The egg-shaped ones sell the best. These sold for $35. I bought bulk of them on an online estate sale, so cost was $1 for this lot. They sold in about 6 weeks. So the other gal was talking about selling a lot on Etsy, and Geek Nurse's Treasures has said she's been doing very well on Etsy with jewelry. So I was on Etsy for a little while and I kind of backed off because it was just too much. So right now I'm on Poshmark, Mercari, and whatnot, and eBay, of course. But Etsy is definitely a great platform if you have vintage items such as jewelry or even decor, different things like that. So if you're not on Etsy, definitely consider it. I always tell you guys I use List Perfectly to cross post. I've been using it since 2019. I do have a tutorial and a referral link down in the description of the video if you would like to check that out. You can use coupon referral code bolobuddies and the referral link down below to get 30% off your first month. So check that out if you're thinking about cross posting. This is the damaged item I was telling you guys about. Look, the bunny is missing an ear. Tell me if you would have picked this up, okay? So here's the story behind this. And look, it looks like it's got little chipping spots as well. This was, looks like the end of December sale, and I hope it's allowed because it's my biggest sale ever. Yes, of course it's allowed. What a wonderful way to close out 2025. I found this antique tureen 1870s at one of my favorite thrifting spots for $5.99. One rabbit had a broken ear, so I debated on buying it, but after seeing the previous solds as high as 900 in perfect condition, I snatched it up. It took 4 months to sell. Due to the break, I was asking $5.95, but I gladly accepted $500. The buyer paid for shipping, and it's been shipped to Turkey with lots of bubble wrap. Can you guys believe that? With the broken ear. It's a rare antique Wilhelm Schiller Sons caneware rabbit cabbage tureen, Germany, 1870s. I would have never guessed that that was that old. Isn't that amazing, you guys? That's amazing. And I don't see any markings on it, so I don't know how they figured all that out unless like Google Lens, but look at that ear. It's gone. Okay, the next one is this vintage design Museum George Nelson MCM style ball clock. I love these old MCM clocks. Bought at the Goodwill for $3.59, sold for $190 plus shipping on eBay. This comes from Lucky Dog Thrifts. All right. Salvation Army paid $9.99 a box and sold the lot of 6 for full asking internationally in less than a week. This one is, I'm not sure what this is. Crunch Labs by Mark Rober. Oh, Mark Rober. Think like an engineer. All right. And this one, did they say went internationally? Yeah. $359. Awesome. And Trusted Sellers Seller is the eBay store. Found this in a restore Habitat for Humanity that just opened in our town. The store wasn't even set up yet, but they were inviting shoppers to browse anyway. I found this on a bottom shelf, still in the box, under another small brass picture frame. When I saw it was sterling, I know it was a good buy for $2.99. It sold in a few hours of listing. I'm Brookside Road resale on eBay. Yeah, that is crazy. $75 is what it sold for. Sterling silver. Wow. Does it say it on the box anywhere? See, I'd like to know how they knew it was sterling silver unless they just opened it and kind of investigated. That's awesome. Silver is up right now. So is gold. Griddle screens. Paid 53 cents at a discount store, but they got food and more like oil for car. I sold at the same repeat buyer. I want to ask he buy all remaining, but I will keep selling to repeat buyer. Was for 2 for, I don't know. I'm not really sure. I'm not understanding what he wrote on this one. I'm sorry, guys. But they're he bought them at like a store where you buy in bulk, probably. Okay, here we go, guys. She said her granddaughter-in-law found these rare vintage kids' shoes in Hayward, California. She paid only $4 for them. She accepted a best offer of $500. eBay store Poshmark Mercari is base grandma. You guys. Big Blue House kids shoes size 5. $500. What? Tell me why. Somebody tell me why. Is that crazy? This one is a curio cabinet. Found this for free on Facebook Marketplace. Sold it on eBay for a best offer of $1,200 plus $600 shipping. Got it for free, guys. All right, this one's mine. And I bought this on Whatnot from Lucky Day Living. She was having a show. And I ended up getting this for $8. And I sold it for a best offer of $37 plus shipping. So make sure you're following Lucky Day Living on Whatnot. I do have a referral link down below. If you're not on Whatnot, it is a great place to source items to flip for a profit on the platforms. Anyway, my referral link's down there. You can get $15 to shop if you've never joined Whatnot before. So check that out. And I'm selling on Whatnot as well if you want to come and hang out in some of my shows. And if you guys have questions about selling on Whatnot, feel free to come over to Whatnot and ask me during my show. And feel free to drop your Whatnot handle if you're a seller on Whatnot down below and let everybody know what you sell. And that can be any platform, you guys. If you sell on a platform, if you sell on eBay and want to share your store name, put all that in the comments. Promote yourselves down there. The next one is this wedding dress, and I'm showing you guys this because, oh my goodness, if you've been following me a while, you know that I bought a whole bunch of wedding dress. I didn't buy them. Somebody reached out to me on Facebook and offered them to me free. So I sent my husband to pick them up. And boy, oh boy, what a task it was to list all these. But I got them all listed, and I thought about donating what is left. And I'm like, no. You did a lot of work to list these. Just wait. They'll all eventually sell. And this one just sold for $65, but they have been listed since, well, it looks like I relisted this one in 2025. So, but they've been listed a long time. I can't remember how long. All right, the next item are these vintage ceramic Easter eggs. There's 16 of them. I had a whatnot egg sale, and I went to an estate sale, and there was a whole table of eggs. The lady collected eggs, and I said, "What do you want for the whole table?" So I bought the whole table, and I was like, "You know what? I'll just do a whatnot show." So I did a whatnot show. It went fabulous. And one thing that I can tell you guys, I started out selling under the vintage decor category, sold a bunch of stuff, but I had these stone eggs and they weren't doing very well. And I'm like, that is so weird because these are really cool stone eggs. So what I did was I ended the show and restarted the show in the stone category, like gemstone, I can't think of what it's called, but there's a certain category for it. And people sell like little stone figurines and different things in that category. So then I sold in that category and sold out of all of the stone eggs, but they did much better there. So the category you sell in on whatnot is important. I got these probably for $5, all of them, and I took a best offer of $44. I don't remember if I showed these or if I didn't get to them in my whatnot show, but I ended up putting a lot of the items that did not sell on whatnot during the show. I put them on eBay, and I've sold probably more than half of them already. The next item is this vintage KJL Kenneth J. Lane starfish brooch, and this is the second time I have sold this one. Sold it for a best offer of $125, and there is your mark. And NR. So this was a collaboration with Avon, I believe, if I remember correctly. Not 100% sure, but I think. All right, you guys, thank you so much for being here. Thank you for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe, and share, and I will see you at the next one. Thanks for watching.